EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
Here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Murray again, this is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
And 10.
Throwing now is Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Murray's pass intended for
one first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin
on a punt now on 4th down. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. Leading them out is their 6'3" quarterback, the 3rd overall selection in 2018, Sam Darnold.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
2nd and 10.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? He just missed that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
For A.J. Barner.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Darnold now to throw. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And we're going to speed things up here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35.
On the play. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this will be incomplete.
Darnold
physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Kupp. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Setting up the screen. This is Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard
Again,
line.
Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A.J. Barner from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
8 yards to go.
Throwing again, Murray. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
It's a gain
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run behind center with Cotton. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, but it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Murray now running right on the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This has been a nice sustained drive, and after a run like that, I'd be surprised if they don't come back with even more running plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 3. Connor up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Powell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
He's tackled at
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he rips his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
4 yards on the pickup.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down
on the play. Brings up 4th
and no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. A run here with Brown. And he's not even going to get past their line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Buda Baker there on the cover.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he gets this out just shy of the 15. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
That's good. For
so as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. Up the middle, here's Walker. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Darnold. And the pressure will bring it down. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Sam Darnold.
Walter Nolan, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Here's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. Loose inside the 30. Cooper Kupp. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That is
successful.
And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
Arizona
line.
getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open there. That's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Jr. incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Murray. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 8.
Here's Murray. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 6.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second,
Cardinals
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Harrison Jr.
2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play.
It's now
and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Murray now. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
That's another.
Now Murray again. He's got McBride here over the middle. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And 4 on the Seahawks 14-yard
Throwing now is Murray. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Murray's pass.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that is incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete. So halftime now here on Sunday night. Prime time. Let's get it to... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looking really, really sharp. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Seahawks first down.
To throw is Darnold. And he taken in by Shaheed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another
out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold.
First down.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
15 more
just
yards.
Picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 5.
Donald, a sneak.
Brings up second.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught. It's Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Yards.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
2 yards they lost, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Murray. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson.
Murray's pass.
That'll give him 8 that time.
Number 14.
And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Stop. It's a loss.
Here's Darnold.
And it's
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
Complete to
and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And the offense moving quickly to the lines.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
On the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. It's Darnold.
2nd and 7.
Throwing middle. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They can never convert. And they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Motion, reset.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Jr. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Murray. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally down at the 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray to air it out again. Under pressure, and he will go down. At the 38. Leonard Williams, his 2nd sack of the night.
At the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Murray. And it falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
16.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try to throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Murray now going to do it himself. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
13 on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll run forward with Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, hugging him, giving you a dap, been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set in the red zone at 15. They'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Murray now. To the goal line, but it's Complete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. To Connor on the check down. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they have now gone for it on 4th 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it, you will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks first down.
Now it's Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
26 more yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
To the air again, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Rashid Shaheed.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles. That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should have done that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Walker. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. Good play coming here. It's third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll try and run. Walker. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown,
Kenneth
Seahawks.
Walker, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
Myers
and that's what running backs
point.
want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Jason Myers to kick
So
off
with the
for
missed
Seattle.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And 8.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And Walker once more. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
On the stop. The tackle made.
So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about